Well, as life gets back to normal, some employees may be feeling some feelings of stress and anxiety surrounding that return to the office. Joining us today to discuss this is Dr. Joydeep Roy. He is the Chief Medical Officer at United Healthcare of the Mid-Atlantic. Welcome.
Well, appreciate the opportunity to join you again, Elsa.
I'm happy to have you back. And, I know a lot of people are experiencing a lot of uneasiness right now. Talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly normal to feel like this nervousness about facing yet another change to our daily routines. We've seen a lot of change in the last year, obviously. In fact, a recent study found roughly half of adults are feeling uneasy returning to in-person interactions.
Hmm.
And the important thing to do is to really learn how to manage that stress and anxiety. Now, according to the National Alliance on Mental Health, there are triggers that make us more prone to stress and anxiety. For example, how much sleep we get, or the duration or quality of sleep we get, or even the diet we eat, what we eat, when we eat, how much we eat, physical health, how active we are, or how much we move in a day, the presence or absence of a social support network, and major life changes like job changes, family changes, illnesses in the family, or moves all create stress or anxiety on individuals.
Well, I think one of the triggers that many people are experiencing now is just that return to the office after a year and a half of being
Mhm.
away.
Yeah.
And so we think about making that return just a little bit less stressful. What are some tactics that we can implement?
Well, some of the things that we can do to help us manage that stress and anxiety is first make a list of what needs to be done each day. It helps us prioritize our responsibilities, and we should also seek assistance when we need it. Stay physically active. Prioritizing your physical health is an important part of reducing stress. This means really like scheduling time for that
Mm.
workout or walk. Sometimes as simply as walking for 30 or 60 minutes a day can do wonders by exercising daily. You produce specific hormones that alleviate stress and anxiety and also improves overall health and well-being. Also, deep breathing and focused meditation also helps release stress and anxiety. It helps us remain calm. Even 5 minutes may help lower anxiety and keep blood pressure in check. And as you head back to the office, remember and focus on your lifestyle choices and how they may be impacting your mental health, such as again prioritizing that sleep. And we've watched a lot of us binged watch a lot of shows in the past year and a half, right? So we need to get back to a routine, eating a healthy diet, drinking plenty of water, and limiting alcohol consumption.
Yeah, that healthy routine. I think we're all out of that right now. As we go back into it, as we are experiencing these triggers, what's something that we can do in real time to make sure that we don't succumb to that?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of helpful tools out there and apps that can help you focus on your mental health. Right? There's example of eligible United Healthcare members have access to a stress reduction app like Fanvello to help manage anxieties and symptoms. The app includes daily mood tracking, a variety of coping tools, and weekly check-ins that track personalized progress, and a peer support community. So all these kind of things help us balance our lives.
Mhm. And I think also not running away with the news of,
Mhm.
COVID and the variants. If you can just touch on that real quick, it seems like the news regarding the COVID variants changes daily. What can we do if we do have concerns about that in-person interaction again as we go back into the office?
There's a lot of things we can't control, and Delta variant is not something we can control individually. But what we can control is getting vaccinated. So if you haven't gotten your vaccine, please get vaccinated. Also communicate with your coworkers and supervisors about your concerns. Planning ahead and making sure you're aware of the workplace health and safety protocols is also important. As you make this transition, remember to give yourself a lot of grace and time to adjust. Find ways to build your resilience and make time for self-care. All important things to make sure we reduce our stress and anxiety during this monumentous change again.
Absolutely, it definitely is. Dr. Roy, I want to thank you for being with us. We really appreciate it. And if you want to learn more, you can go to uhc.com. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.